Hi there, Sure Johnston here. Today I'm gonna do, I've got these beads that I bought to make grapes. So here I have today this Color Streams silk thread. I'm not really crazy about it, but today I took a shorter strand, so maybe it won't get so mixed up. So I'm gonna do a feather stitch. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a feather stitch that goes straight along this line to make like a crazy quilt sort of stitch, combination stitch, what have you. And I think I'm just going to stitch and jibber jabber a bit. It's hot today. It's 86 degrees. I like sweater weather. As far as I'm concerned, this is not sweater weather. This is turn the AC on weather. I was texting with my sister who lives in Michigan. I said I said it was 70 degrees. I said I like it. I like sweater weather. She said she likes sun. But I don't know if 86 degrees here, I don't think 86 degrees here is the same as 86 degrees in Michigan. I think that it's, I don't know, I think it's different. This thread is darker than I thought that it was. I'm not sure I like it. Maybe maybe just not on black fabric. But let's just carry on. I'm still on camera. Yay. All right, I'm going to do next. Let's see. First, I'm going to anchor this. Then I think I want my grapes to come down here and there and there. How about that? So let's just do a detached chain stitch here. And then one over here. And now we'll go to here. I think I'm going to run out of thread. Maybe not. Put a mark on the table so that I would know that I'm still in frame. And I still have trouble. I get really close to that mark. All right. I think I'm going to have to end this off. And I don't know. I don't really like to do beads on camera. I might do the beads and come back. Okay, I'm back. I wasn't going to do this on camera, but started working on it and got a little excited. Like, look at how cute. Look how cute that is. Oh my gosh, I'm just really loving it. So I'm not excited about this thread. Came out pretty dark. And when I pulled off, I pulled down the other threads. And this is, that's the same color. It's just, sometimes when you have a variegated thread, I only used about 12 to 18 inches. Here's the other half of that. And it's a little bit lighter. So I might just use the same color and go over it again. But for now, I'm just going to put in some more beads. I'm really happy with the way these are looking. It's so cute. I'm also not doing the stitches in between. I'm just stitching them all on with one, like just with a single stitch. Had a heck of a time threading the needle. It's not just my eyes, it's it's a teeny tiny needle. The one I started with wouldn't it didn't go through the bead. I didn't check it before I threaded the needle. No, look what I got. When this happens. Now I used to edit all that out, but I decided that I'm not going to do that. It's a pain in the butt for me, and I think you really care. I was watching Michelle from the Creative Cove. Just love her. I love her videos. She's such a wonderful instructor, you know. And she was talking about how he was just gonna record, and you can fast forward through if you want, or just whatever. She said something along the lines that she didn't quite understand why someone would want to just watch. And sometimes I feel that way, like, why would someone want to just watch me? I just went off camera. Why would someone want to just watch me mess around? Well, I watch people just mess around. Like, I don't know. There's something about it that's very soothing, very calming. Or, I don't know, something. I have to dangle the thread to untwist it. And I have to do that off camera. So please bear with me. It's getting too twisted up, and all I do is hold it up in the air and let the thread dangle and turn and twist. I've been having some difficulty lately, and I don't always talk about difficulties that I'm having because I don't know. I don't know if you care. Of course you care. What am I saying? If you watch me, I'm sure you care. I made a couple videos that I didn't like. I didn't like the end result. I didn't like what it turned out. Here, I'll show you one. Hold on. Let me do this. Here. This is it's a guitar pick. It's not a guitar pick, actually. I think um it's a charm is what it is. It's shaped like a guitar pick. I bought it for my granddaughter. And I thought I would do this stitch. It's a detached buttonhole stitch that you and you make it into like a sort of a mesh. And my thought was that it would look kind of lacy and it look kind of cool. Well, I should have just used some white thread or something. What I used was too thick, and it just covered the whole thing. And I just didn't like it. So what else did I do? What did I do? Oh, I'm trying to have this project that I'm working on that is my orphan quilt blocks quilt. And I've been looking at this one quilt block that I want to decorate, and I'm not coming up with any ideas. I'm just, I don't know, I just don't know what. And I have all these, I made all those Twinchies, and I'm sort of trying to figure out what to do with them. And I have been working on some junk journaling. And I may just use the Twinchies in my journal. I made a very small flip-flop journal. It was so fun. I had a bunch of pages that are like 8.5 by 5.5. You know, half of a letter size paper. I cut them in half. Sorry. Cut them in half to do something. I made too many. I had a whole bunch left over and decided to make a flip-flop journal. It has 5 signatures, 3 in the front and 2 in the back. Very cool. It was very fun. And I'm working on a monogram for a friend. It's finished. I have to put it in the mail. And I kind of feel like I should wait until she gets it to post the video. But I gotta tell you, I'm not good about like Christmas presents. I buy Christmas presents and I can't wait for Christmas morning. I just give them away. And over the years, I've decided that I'm not, it's looking really good, isn't it? I'm not, I'm not going to do, you know, birthday presents and Christmas presents. And I just find things, because what would happen is, like with my grandkids, I'd find something in July for my granddaughter and think, oh, this would be good for her birthday. Birthday's in November. I can't wait from July to November to give it to her. So she just gets it, you know? And I start Christmas shopping in, I don't know, November. And I find something for my grandson. I really want him to have it. Can't wait for Christmas. Sometimes I wait till like the week before Christmas and then give in. I give up. So now I just do, it really started with my godsons. Oh my gosh. Really cute, isn't it? When my godsons were little, I just bought them presents whenever I felt like it. I used to take them to McDonald's to play in the play place a lot. Got to do that with my granddaughter as well. And if I found something that I wanted one of them to have, I would just go ahead and buy it. We're just going to go over here. Keep noticing that I'm off camera. Sorry. I don't know if I should edit this out, edit the whole thing, and just cut out all the jibber jabber. I don't know. It's easier for me to just not edit. You know what I mean? Anyway. Oh, I was talking about presents. My friend, I've been wanting to make a monogram because um because I love lettering, love hand lettering, and I have this book that I bought about hand lettering, and it says you have to think of it like, don't think of it like writing. You have to think of it more like drawing. And I was like, yes, I like that idea. I like drawing, and letters are easy to draw. Everybody knows how to do letters. So it's so cute. So I go on Pinterest and look for different um, alphabets, and I draw all the different alphabets in my drawing journal, sketchbook, you want to call it. But watching Michelle this morning made me want to get out my paints. Actually, the first thing I did was go to her Etsy shop to see if she was selling them, because just, I just want, I just loved it so much. I just wanted to have them. And then I wasn't even finished watching the video. I was watching the video and got my computer out. I was checking Etsy to see if she had them for sale, and then I looked up and she cut it apart. Oh gosh. And I was just thinking, no. Well, I might have to just create one of my own. Actually, wouldn't be that hard, you know. I discovered, um, crap, what did I do? I think I was trying to learn watercolor, thinking that I didn't have to draw, but you kind of do. Kind of have to draw. I mean, I guess you don't have to, but um, it would help a lot. It would be easier to do watercolor paintings if drew something and then it's like a coloring book, just filling in the colors. I can do that. I don't draw much lately. Then the next thing I think is I could do some yellow ribbon flowers. I could do some bees. I haven't done bees in a long time. Let's do some bees. I'm liking these grapes. They're very, very, very filled in here. When my granddaughter was here last week, she wanted to make a, I don't know, like a bracelet for her water bottle. And so I got out some beads, and she loves the color yellow. So I have some bee beads, some beads that are bees, and there's yellow ones and black ones and stuff. And she just thought that was the funniest thing, bee beads. And so she said it over and over again, bee beads. Look, they're bee beads. All right. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Maybe one at the bottom here. I was afraid they would look two-dimensional, like they wouldn't look three-dimensional enough, but they really do look very three-dimensional. Let's do some bees. I haven't done bees for a long time. Let's do some teeny tiny bees. I remember how I did them. I did them with a bullion knot. And I think I did black with gold thread over. If I did black, would that show up on gray? I think it would. I think it might. Oh, what have I done? All right. When it's quiet at night like this, I wonder if my neighbors think I'm crazy talking to myself. I don't care. I don't care what they think. That is really cute. Okay, I'm so happy now. I have something I like here. All right, I think I'm gonna pause you and find some yellow. No, stop it. Sir Armstrong would say, squirrel. Now let's not squirrel. Let's okay. Keep that handy someplace. And I have thread right here. I even put, oh, I started this too. And I decided those are too tiny. I mean, I wanted to make little tiny X's. They're just too tiny. Also, someone made a comment that I could get a die cut machine, get a die cut, a circle die, and cut circles in fabric. Just thought, oh, that's such a great idea. I ordered one on Amazon, waiting for it to come, and I just got some some Liberty fabrics. Well, now look at that. See, same color. Same color. In fact, it's the same strand of thread. I cut it in half. This is the other half of the first one that I used. Just the, I don't know, it's so weird. All right, that is looking a lot better. Oh my gosh. That's what I don't like about this silk thread. That is just, sometimes my skin gets really dry. That was just something on my finger that got caught in there. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to buy more of this silk thread. It's 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 very pretty. It is very pretty, but um, it gets caught and stuff. Kind of a hassle. Sometimes the planes sound a lot closer than what they really are. Or, you know, I wonder if that is a helicopter. We do get those. More often than I like. Because this usually means they're chasing a criminal. I wonder if I just totally went off camera. To check and see. All right, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to go over this feather stitch. I wonder if I should just whip it. Let's just do it. I hate to redo something I've already done, but can't really be helped. Just have to remember not to use this in this gray fabric. Seems like every time I look up, I'm off camera. To look up. It's also nighttime, so I don't have light from the window. I don't have light from the window, and I have shadows. This might be all unusable. Oh my gosh. All right. See, that's what I was thinking it was going to look like. I'm going to run out of thread before I'm finished here. You know, I wonder. I'm going to try and use a shorter needle. Get one of these little short, the chenille needle. Should be easier to thread, but my eyes are not what they used to be. Can I get one more? You think? Think. Just one more, do you think? I'm liking this a lot. Oh, God. All right. Now, oh, sometimes I have to take, nope, it's going to work. Just barely. Ah, ta-da! All right. Look at how cute that is. All right. Let's do bees. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. I'm going to have to zoom in and make sure that I stay on camera. Waiting to see these bees. Oh my gosh. So I have here black thread. Look, it's going to show up. I don't know if this is, I don't know what kind of thread it is. It's just maybe DMC 6-stranded. I don't know. It's just regular old. This is sulky metallic. It's so pretty. All right. We're only going to do one of these, so pay attention. I'm going to do a bullion knot. I think I'm going to do about 6 wraps. I just have to think. Somebody said clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe just 4. I think 4 is good. And I'm going to pull through. Sorry to cover it with my thumb, but I kind of have to. Then, ta-da! Looks like a fuzzy little... I don't know why I've been saying that lately. Ta-da! Just sometimes get something in my head. All right, next. Let's put on some little stripes. Just going to go across to the other side. Go up on the left. And yes, I'm going to cover it with my thumb. Or not. Oh my gosh. One little stripe. This time I'm going to go down right there. And okay, now I want one. Oh, sorry. One right in between those. Isn't that just the cutest little thing you've ever seen? All right, now we're going to do wings. And the wings are just a little tiny detached chain stitch. Ho ho ho. Roll him over a little bit. Sure, he's the same side. I mean, the same point on the side. Oh heck. Oh, it looks like it's gonna be right. Oh, I'm so sorry for going off camera constantly. Oh no. I'm caught. Sometimes it's just one or the other. Yeah, see? It's just the other. Okay, now he looks like he's dive bombing. because I meant for that to be his head, but it looks like his butt. Oh, do they have 2 sets of wings? Oh, cute. Let me see. I have these other ones that I did. No, they just have 1 set of wings. I just pulled this out because I think I did research before I did those. All right. My video. I might have to edit out a lot of their stuff because it's pretty long. But isn't he cute? Oh my gosh. Comment, like, subscribe. Thanks.